Hey, it's Rachel from the Life Facilitator, and I am flipping through April, May, and June in my memory planner. For April, May, and June, I was using the Heidi Swapp Storyline Chapters Planner inserts. I have since switched, but here's a look at the last these few months in my 2022 memory planner. All right. I got a bit lazy about the monthlies. Not even going to worry about it. It's fine. Um, I could have easily done a bunch of things, but it doesn't it didn't matter to me. And so the one thing I was doing was noting what planners I was using each month, which is helpful when going back to find information. So here is the beginning of April and a little interactive element. And most of this is Stop the Blur kit items or Heidi Swapp collections. Here I included a pocket page, actually 2 pocket pages, and I just simply trimmed off the ring binding and adhered them in with like masking tape. So it's very easy to do. It adds a lot of bulk, just for your information. And yep, a lot of this is Heidi Swapp stamps, and then a couple stamps from I think Cocoa Daisy as well, and some of the decoration is Cocoa Daisy. So these pocket cards are Cocoa Daisy. The pattern papers are Cocoa Daisy. Yeah, this was a super fun week. We went with some friends to New Mexico and just had a total blast. Here's the next week. I stuck to a very grid type layout for this spread, and then I typically go rogue for the Saturday notes box. But yeah, I really like the spread. I like the colors. I started with this sticker and kind of moved through the rest of the spread. Some stamps from Feed Your Craft and Everyday Explorers, I believe. That I know is Everyday Explorers. May. This was fun. I had not done this before, but I trimmed a pocket card, and I trimmed it so that it went over both two rows, and I really like how that turned out. I thought that was really cute. This was a fun one, and this was using Cocoa Daisy. Ooh, I don't remember the name of this kit. Well, anyways, it was a kit from May, from Cocoa Daisy. Another week, another kind of grid type layout, a few interactive elements. Stuck with a very bluish green theme for this week, and I love it. It's great. Afternoon tea, that's what it's called. This is the afternoon tea collection. So here I used a full pocket card, and I also used a pocket card here, and I loved it. I trimmed out a pocket card here, so I was really doing the pocket card thing. Yeah, fun. These are printables from Heidi Swapp, Stop the Blur. And fun fun little interactive element. Lots of little photos. I did a photo collage and then another photo collage to make these tiny photos. And yeah, super fun. This is the Spice Market collection. Love, 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 love. And sometimes I make interactive elements and then I forget to do the journaling. So I should go back and do that. Let's see. yeah. Oh, here I did some repeat stamping in different colors to basically create a pattern. And another little interactive element. Oh, little baby pearl. Yeah, so you can see I definitely stick to a sort of a theme, and a lot of it has to do with how I was printing my photos. So I was printing most of my photos like 2x2-ish, and so it sort of screams grid to me once I get them on the page. And so this is a super, if you are new to memory planning and you're trying to find your like groove, this is maybe the way to do it. Is like, I typically put multiple weeks of photos in the memory planner, and then I can go back and add the rest later. And that worked very well to get me like moving and finishing this insert quickly. Like I did this week. Actually, I did this week, and this week, all in one day, because I had already printed and put the photos in, and I was sick, and so I ended up just sitting on my couch and just filling in, the details, and it worked great, and I was super excited to be caught up at the time with the insert. And yeah, so I had somebody ask in another video, how do I get my interactive elements to lay flat? I don't. Part of it is, as you can see for this element, if I didn't have this little like flap or this little fastener, it would flop all over the place. And the same with this one too. So you can see, if I didn't have something like fastening, like keeping it secure, it would flop. So I do make a lot of, when I have interactive elements, I'm typically keeping them in place with some sort of element to like hold it down. And this is a trick I learned from Heidi Swapp, like from the beginning. And so I've just sort of continued that. And in fact, I don't think I have an example where I didn't do that. Yeah, so there's no fancy trick for keeping things flat other than maybe not using chip like cardstock for the like interactive element. I tend to use paper from Cocoa Daisy. That's like thicker than printing paper, but not as thick as cardstock. And what I'm talking about is their grid paper. I think I have some here. Or like, okay, so this is a piece from the Simple Dory, the Cocoa Daisy Simple Dory. These pages are fabulous for making flips because, as you can see, they're thick enough to like hold whatever element you're trying to hold, but they lay very flat when you fold them. So this is an option. If you are subscribed to Cocoa Daisy and you get the Simple Dory, consider using, and you're not using it for other things, consider how you could use it in your memory planner. All right, so we looked at that week, this week, super lovely. A lot of stuff from my stash and from like older Stop the Blur kits. I no longer subscribe to the kit. I get the stamp set, but I have so much from previous kits that I can easily use it, and I use a lot of her collections, older collections, to sort of fill in the details. This was a really fun spread, and especially because I only had 4 photos, and they were kind of, I don't know, they were like not that exciting of photos, but I really wanted to like do something more like aesthetic and journaly on this side. And that's what I did. And I love it. It makes me so happy seeing this sort of layout. This photo is, I bought a set of like aesthetic photos from Etsy, and I use them in my journal all the time, but I decided to pull it out and use it in my memory planner as well, and it's just, I love it. So this page really definitely makes me happy. And that's it. So that is April through June in my Heidi Swapp insert. I have the previous video. If you would like to see January through March, I will link that video in this one. Thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, obviously leave them below. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Take care. Bye.